Very good morning to all. I hope you are doing great. I am also good. Very warm welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Reena and I am so happy to have you here. In today's class, we are going to talk about this subject, marketing research, and code of this subject is MM01. So these are the topics that we need to cover in Unit 1. In the previous video, we already covered these topics, marketing research. After that, we have meaning of marketing research, importance of marketing research, and stages in the marketing research process. These are the topics that we already covered in the previous video, and in today's class, we covered these three topics: scope of marketing research function. After that, we have problem formulation as well as choice criterion models. So let's understand each and every topic one by one. These topics we already covered. So let's talk about the summary of these topics that we already covered in the previous video. So first topic we have marketing research. That means it is a process to collect and analyze information to help businesses to make better marketing decisions. For example, a company studies customer preferences before launching a new product. And second topic we have meaning of marketing research. So basically it means collecting, recording and studying data related to marketing problems and opportunities that are available in the market. For example, Nike collect feedback to improve its product line. Next topic we have importance of marketing research. It helps to understand the customer needs and wants and demand of the customer. It also help to improve the products. It also help to reduce the risk and make smarter business decisions. For example, Swiggy uses the customer reviews to enhance delivery services. Next topic we have stages in the marketing research process. Step by step method to carry out marketing research. And step these are the steps of marketing research process. First step we have problem definition. That means you have to define the problem clearly, decide what you want to find out in this stage. For example, why are my cream sales going down? So here you are basically find out the root cause of the problem. Second stage we have research plan. That means choose how and from where to collect data. For example, online surveys, interviews and secondary data. Third stage we have data collection, which means collect data from selected sources. For example, ask 100 women about their skincare routine. This is the example of data collection. Next we have data analysis. Here we basically study the collected information to find patterns and insights. For example, use charts or Excel to see which product is most liked. And next stage we have report preparation. That means we have to prepare a summary report of finding and suggestions. For example, make a PPT report showing customer preferences. Apart from that, last step we have decision making, where we basically use the finding to make a decision or solve the problem, introduce a new packaging or improve product formula. And so let's understand this topic thoroughly. Scope of marketing research function. So basically marketing research is a systematic process of doing the research, where we basically collect the data, and after that we analyze the data and interpret the data related to marketing problems and opportunities. And these are the areas we basically use the marketing research. First area we have product research, where we basically studying designs, features, packaging, quality and customer preferences that are demanded in the market. For example, research on which shampoo bottle design attract the customer most. And second area we can also do the marketing research. In this area, price research, finding the optimal price that customers are willing to pay without affecting sales. For example, studying price sensitivity before launching a premium cosmetic cream. And Other area we have promotion research. We can also do the research in to promote the product, where we basically evaluates effectiveness of ads, social media and campaign, etc. For example, testing which Instagram ad like video or image lead to more engagement. Other area we have place and distribution research. We can also do the research in this area, where we analyzing the distribution channel, logistic and retail preferences. For example, finding out if customers prefer buying cosmetic online or from malls. Other area we have customer research, where we studying buying behavior, preferences, satisfaction and loyalty. For example, serving young women on why they prefer natural cosmetic products rather than chemical cosmetic products. Next area we have sales forecasting. We can also do the research to forecast the sales, where we basically predicting future sales using past trend and analytics. For example, estimating Diwali sales for a cosmetic brand using past 3 years data. Other area we have market segmentation. We can also do the research in this area, where we basically dividing the market based on demographics, psychographics, etc. For example, identifying that teens prefer budget skincare while professional go for luxury brands. So what are the importance of marketing research? It helps in decision making, it also reduces the marketing risk, and it also identifies consumer needs and gaps. Apart from that, it also leads to customer satisfaction and profitability. Secondly, we have problem formulation in marketing research. Before conducting research, it is important to define the exact problem to be solved. This is called problem formulation. These are the steps that included in problem formulation in marketing research. First step, we have identify the broad problem area. That means here we basically identify the area of problem, what is the issue faced by a particular company. For example, a company's new product is not selling well, so basically here they basically find out the root cause of the problem. Second step, we have understand the background, where we do a preliminary investigation. For example, analyze sales data, customer feedback and competitor pricing. Third step, we have defined the management problem. Here we decide what decision need to be taken, what action need to be taken here. For example, should the price be reduced or features improved? Next step, we have defined the marketing research problem. Here we basically d- identify this thing, what information is required and what type of data that we want for our research. For example, what do customers think about product price or features? Apart from that, next step we have set objectives. Here we find out what should research achieve after doing the research. For example, understand customer perception and suggest improvement. And last step, we have develop hypothesis. That means expected relationship between variables like H0, that means price has no impact on sales, and the alternative hypothesis, that means price affect sales. Here we basically make the two type of hypothesis, alternate and null hypothesis. Null hypothesis is there, price has no impact on sales, and alternative hypothesis is here, price affects sales. For example, management problems, why are sales of Glow Now face cream declining? This is the research problem to determine the effect of price, packaging and availability on customer purchase decisions. And this is the hypothesis, alternate hypothesis, packaging significantly influences purchase decision. So first of all, it's very important to define the problem very clearly. If you define the problem very clearly, that you are able to find out the root cause of the problem. Next topic we have choice criterion model. These models help in choosing between alternatives using specific decision making criteria. What is a choice criterion model? It is a structured model that evaluates various marketing options like ad campaign, product version, pricing strategies based on predefined criterion: cost, customer satisfaction, profit, reach, etc. These are the common models. First, we have multi-attribute model, and which include the weighted scoring. Assign weight to criteria, rate each alternative, and multiply and total to find the best options. For example, choosing best packaging design. Here we have three criteria. First criteria we have attractiveness. Second criteria we taken here cost, and third criteria we taken here durability. And we give the weight with respective to different criteria. And in the option A we have this score, and option B we have this score mentioned here, and option 3 we have this score. So we analyze this table, and after that we select option A is selected on the basis of three criteria. Out of three criteria we choose one, attractiveness, to choosing the best packaging design. Next we have conjunctive model. That means minimum acceptable score on all criteria. Any alternative failing on even one criterion is rejected. For example, for a new marketing campaign, minimum score on reach is equal to 7, and minimum on cost efficiency is equal to 6. So if option B has reached 9, then cost is 5. So in that case, we rejected this criteria. Next, we have disjunctive model. Here we basically focus on best performance in any one important criterion. Does not matter if others are below average. Next, we have lexicographic model. Here we basically give rank criteria. We give rank to the products, and choose the best alternative on most important criterion. If tight, go to the next criterion. For example, most important attractiveness, option A and C tight, and next we have cost, then we can choose option A. This is the summary table of all the topics that we discuss in today's class. First topic we have scope of marketing research. That means we have to do the research across 4 P's. 4 P's, that means product, price, place, promotion. You have to work on 4 P's. And consumer behavior. For example, researching youth preferences for natural cosmetic brands. Next, we have problem formulation. That means you have to define the research problem before analysis. Because if you are able to define the problem very clearly, you are able to find out the solution very effectively. For example, identifying the reason for product low sales. This is the example of problem formulation. And next topic we have choice criterion model. It is basically a structured selection based on set criteria. For example, selecting best promotional strategy using scoring model. So that is all about for the today's class. Thank you so much. If you like this video, then do like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Have a good day. Bye bye. Take care. Keep learning. Keep signing.